I was telling my kids, everybody's a way for a reason. There's a reason why that person is the way they are. Don't judge them because they could have been. So when you start talking to people, that's where the psychology shit. That's when you hit a nerve with me. I was like, what do you mean psychology? You don't use it. You probably use it every day. You never made friends and like kind of size somebody up. That's psychology.
That's just regular life skills. Like that. You don't need no fucking teacher.
Don't you know a lot of dumb people that get like how many girls that you know?
You don't need a teacher to teach you how to be anything with psychology or any of that shit. Like, I'm not gonna take back what I said, nigga. When you graduate, you don't use nothing. You don't use 10% of what you learned. Okay. Now I am a very smart individual. I'm I'm a genius actually. I graduated the top of my class. When you get off this live, do me a favor. Go on YouTube and type in DDG valedictorian. You're going to see me on stage in front of 400 students speaking to them, right? And it was 2015 when I posted that video, right? Mm-hmm. And I told them that I went to college, sir. I went to college. I dropped out sophomore year because I was making $30,000 a month as a college student. I dropped out. I moved to LA, and I'm out here now. And that's 2016. You know what I mean? We in 21 now. So I'm a businessman, sir. I'm trying to teach these kids school at this point. School is a fucking, okay, you learn shit, blah, blah, blah. But when you get into the real world, they don't teach you the shit you really need to learn. They don't teach you how to be a real estate. They don't teach you how to,
right about that.
They don't teach you how to do, they don't teach you how to do shit that really keeps you afloat in life as a grown-up. They don't teach you how to fucking pay your light bill. They don't teach you how to do the shit that actually fucking matters.
And you know what? And I think a lot of the shit that's in school, is stupid. They need to teach you life things. Like, you know what they need to teach in school is how to be a damn parent. Teach you how to be that. Teach you how to balance your checkbook. Teach you how to, balance to pay your bills and all that kind of stuff. Teach you actually, like you said, real estate agents, sales, something you can use in the world. Because they do teach you stupid shit. Sometimes you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? And I agree with you on that. But the 10% thing is like a little too far.
You told me that I'm dumb. Yeah. That's what you said. That's why I called you.
If you said that I'm dumb, use it, obviously, because if you're not using what you learned, then you're dumb. Don't be dumb. Use what you learned, man. That's what I meant by that. Not that you're dumb.
When the last time you did an algebra problem?
Actually, about a week? Well, I have a 14-year-old, bro. So I had to, remember how to do something to help her out. Okay, nigga,
if I got kids, then obviously you got to do that. But when have you did an algebra problem for you?
There was something, what's funny you said that, because just the other day I did say, because she was saying about math, because she's bad at math and I'm good at it. And then one day I go, no, you're going to use that in life. And the other day something happened. I forgot what it was, but it had to do with people. And because so-and-so did, and because that many in this, I go, see, I just use math for that. So you do it, how many? She goes, oh yeah, you're right. And I was like, well, math is the one thing I can say, because if you don't know what the hell you're doing with math, and somebody try to shortchange you or make a deal with you, and let me give you a little history here. You know how bad people are in math in America? Back in the day, there was a fucking restaurant called A&W, right? Like the root beer. They released a 3rd-pound burger, and nobody bought it. Nobody's like, no. And they asked people, why didn't you buy the 3rd-pound burger? Does it taste nasty? They're like, no, it tastes great. But McDonald's quarter pounder is bigger. People really thought a third was bigger than a quarter. A quarter was bigger than a third. I'm sorry.
Well, why does that
matter? Because there's a 3 in it.
Who gives a fuck?
Because that shows how dumb people are. Because somebody told you, hey, man, I'll be your agent, dude, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going to take a quarter of your earnings, man. I'll just take a third. And you think a third is smaller. You're like, okay,
a third
you just lost millions of dollars.
A third is 33%. Like, I know that. I'm telling you, you're talking to somebody.
And a quarter is 25%. And the general public didn't know that.
Listen, you don't. Okay, you're talking to somebody that's smarter than you. Like, no disrespect, but I'm smarter than you, bro.
You
on some real shit. Like, if me and you had a test, listen, if me and you put a test, if you put a test in front of me and a test in front of you, I'ma ace that bitch, and you're not.
Oh yeah, because I haven't done it in 30 years. That's why, man.
Yeah, and I haven't done it since I left school. I've been out of school since I left school at the age of 19 and moved to LA. I've been on my own as a grown up since I was 19. I'm 23 now. Yeah. 4 years. It's been 4 years since I've been on my own. I pay my mama bill.
I grew up in LA. I was on my own at 17 too, myself. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm on some other shit. Like, I'm on some other shit. I moved my mama out the hood. That's what the fuck I'm trying to teach these kids to do. I'm trying to teach these kids how to be a boss. That school shit is great. I'm a valedictorian, sir. I got straight A's. I love school. I'm telling them when you graduate and you get into the real world, that's when you got to worry about some shit.
So then,
10% of the shit that you learn, social studies, Abraham Lincoln, that shit don't fucking matter when you graduate. Who gives a fuck about him when you graduate? That shit don't mean shit. How the fuck you gonna pay your taxes?
Well, let me ask you a question.
How you gonna pay your taxes? That's what they don't teach you. They don't teach you how to pay your shit. They don't teach you how to purchase a house.
You're right.
I did shit like I bought a house. I own a house, mansion actually. Like, not to even flex on you. I'm just letting you know like the shit that I'm knowledgeable at doing. You know what I mean? And I did not learn any of that shit in school. You know what I mean? I didn't learn one of them shit in school. I'm giving these kids the real deal. Teachers ain't gonna tell them that shit. I don't know if you a teacher or some shit, but they not gonna tell you none of that. None of that shit at all. That's what I'm trying to tell them.
No, because
don't come with my shit.
And I'm glad I commented because you're talking to me because
I'm done talking to that nigga. Got me fucked up, bro. I'm saying if he would have went on this bitch and he said some shit like, that's not true or something, this nigga flat out called me dumb. Y'all know me, bro. That's one thing, like, even as when I was younger and shit, bro, I don't let nobody call me dumb. I don't give a fuck how old you is, bro. I didn't work too hard. Nigga, I stayed after school every day, nigga. What the fuck? Can't nobody call me dumb. Come on now. Like, that was disrespectful. Young man or old man or whatever the fuck, man. And I'm a respectful person, you know what I mean? I don't disrespect nobody, and that didn't come from a disrespectful place. So I don't want y'all to think of me as a disrespectful person, but like, ain't nobody finna make me look dumb. You're not finna call me dumb. You know what I mean? And die for respect, man. You see that shit. D4R, nigga. I die for that shit. You gonna respect me, motherfucker. So if you still watching this, sir, search up DDG, valedictorian, watch my speech, and get to know me. Like I'm doing this shit the right way, kids. And like I said, when you graduate, you motherfucking nigga, you gonna lose 10% of what the fuck you learn, nigga. The shit that you gonna learn is when you get out this bitch. When you get out of that school, that's when you gonna start learning shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you gonna learn about the real world. So when you in school, nigga, I tell people all the time, nigga, do your homework. Just do your homework. Pass your motherfucking classes, pass your tests, do all of that shit, blah, 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 blah. And then graduate, get your grades right, make your parents happy, blah, 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 go to college. If your life goal is to be a doctor, and obviously you need to know how to fucking save motherfuckers and shit. You gotta know formulas and whatever the fuck doctors do. I'm not a doctor, I don't know. You gotta be a lawyer, you gotta know about the different laws and all this other shit. But nigga, when you graduate, they don't give a fuck about Abraham Lincoln or George Washington, nigga. Them just some niggas on a dollar bill at this point. Like, you wasn't alive when they was here. Like, none of that shit matters. Come on now. You got me fucked up and call me dumb. And I answered this nigga was fucking 50 years old. That got me fucked up. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.